So the Ukrainian president is trying to woo African leaders and, into turning their backs against Russia. But is it really working? Russia is just out to use you. This was Zelensky's message to Africa after many weeks of trying to get an audience with the African Union. The strategy of Ukraine and the West seems to be weakening Russia-Africa ties by blaming Russia for the skyrocketing food and fuel prices, which has led to high inflation across the continent. He also said they are trying to use you and the suffering of the people to put pressure on the countries that has imposed sanctions on Russia. Zelensky also said to the AU, they are trying to use you and the suffering of the people to put pressure on the countries that have imposed sanctions on Russia.
The Ukrainian leader blames Russia for what he describes as a catastrophic rise in food prices.
Ukraine is one of the main suppliers of wheat, sunflower oil and corn. According to expert estimates, the lives of about 400 million people in different countries of the world depend on the export of our food. And if it was not for the Russian war against Ukraine, there simply would not be shortage of food in the market. If it was not for the Russian war, our farmers and agricultural companies could have ensured record harvests this year. If it was not for the Russian war, people in Africa, people in Asia and anywhere else in the world would not suffer from the catastrophic rise in food prices. There simply will not be such a catastrophic rise in prices.
African leadership, on the other hand, seems determined to make up their own mind free from pressure by the West about Russia. This was clearly evidenced by the fact that out of 55 invited head of states, only 4 showed up. 4. Family. I said 4. That seems to be a strong statement in itself that Africa will decide who it enters into a relationship based on history of dealings and support for Africa. What is truly best for Africa? Not based on lectures, threats, and cute speeches here and there, right? What is really truly best for Africa, Africans, the people? So as a follow-up, after Zelensky's speech, the Ukraine foreign minister is expected to deliver a speech on how, get this, Russian Federation's full-scale invasion of Ukraine affects food security on the African continent. So they're going to give us a lecture on how it's going to impact us negatively. And guess who is organizing this? The US government. Wink, wink. Do I need to say more? Anyways, fam, it's interesting how, from the 55 head of states that were invited for this meeting with the Ukrainian president, only 4 showed up. As I said, it's a really strong statement, basically, and it's definitely going to be noted by the West and is going to be used against those African countries. So at the end of the day, as long as the countries are doing what's best for them and for the people, when I say them, not the governments, not their relationship with the West, East, Russia, whatever, for the people, as long as it's based on how it's going to benefit Africans, it really shouldn't matter. Whatever they want to do, they'll do regardless. They will retaliate. So I think it's about time that we start standing up for what is right. Anyways, fam, let me know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.